What's going on, guys? All right, so in today's video, we're going to talk about let's see what happens. So what the fuck am I talking about here? So before we get started, hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Join the email list. The link below will be called List Power, Kyle Power, some shit like that. It's a bit.ly link. What you do is you highlight it. You put it in the top of your address bar. So open up a new tab, address bar, then you'll have a page. You fill out the page, boom, you're on the fucking email list. Why do you want to be there? Well, you'll get free shit down the road. I haven't started my email campaigns yet. When I do, you'll be getting information just like this, but written, and you guys can put them in a folder so you can read them and kind of just read them while you're taking a shit. Cool. So in this fucking video, we're going to talk about, let's see what happens. Like I said before. So this is literally the mindset that females have when they go on a date with you. Okay. They go on a date with you. They meet you. They'll literally say, they'll be like, oh, let me turn down the gain a little bit. I can see my fucking thing going crazy. So they'll be like, you know what? I'm going to see what happens. Let's see what happens. Men are like, holy fuck, I could see myself marrying this fucking girl. So that's the difference between men and women. Men are really willing to fall in love very quickly. Now, the problem with that, and this is why advice for men is always the way that you should go first, because men are logical creatures. Females are emotional creatures. Different operating systems altogether. Training us and us learning by repetition and doing things over and over, it's a lot easier for us to change our mindsets than it is for a woman. The female literally has to see the end goal first, or they have to make it okay in their brain before they do it. But men can be like, look, all right, boom, done. I can go do that because I feel like this might work properly logically, right? And that's as far as I'm going to go about that. We have to fucking adapt this mindset. Why? Because instead of immediately falling for the girl that tickles our balls the right way, we have to just see what happens. Is this girl, we need to start qualifying women. I did this with my girlfriend when I first met her. I said, like, I wanted to see how good she was at communicating. I wanted to see if she's respectful. I want to see if she talks shit about people behind their backs. I wanted to see what kind of person she was before I involved myself with her, before I got invested. Because when you get invested as a man in relationships, you will put up with more shit. If you understand the game and you understand why, you won't put up with it. There's just certain things that you're willing to let go of because you don't want to fucking fuss and fight about certain things. We need to start qualifying women more. Men, we need to have a zero drama zone in our fucking life. We really do, because we have enough shit to deal with as it is. You got businesses to build. You got family and friends to deal with. As a man, we're literally hardwired to want to protect and provide. What do you think we want to do all the time? Like, we feel like losers when we're not successful. We feel wrong, right? So men need to feel successful in life. This is why a good woman will make you feel successful even when you failed, right? When you do something wrong, a good woman will make you feel like you did something right in that wrong, right? And this is the kind of woman you want to be looking for. I'm not saying go straight MGTOW, but what I am telling you guys to do is stay away until you found a good fucking woman who respects you and respects your dreams, your desires, and your wishes. They're out there. They're fucking out there. There's too many of them to date. You'd literally die. There's women out there that want to support you, right? It's just right now, there's so many guys that are having so many problems with women because they don't know how to treat them properly. They don't know what it is that makes them attractive. There's certain things that guys are doing that are wrong. So if you approach it from the eyes of let's see what happens like females do, then you can qualify her better. You can be like, you know what? She's not that great of a communicator. She's not that cool when it comes to this and when it comes to that. And you got to make sure that your standards are higher. Guys are so afraid to be alone. I don't think I've ever been afraid to be alone. I like being alone. I like having my own space. I get bored. This keeps me not bored because I actually have fun doing this, because the reactions I get from people. But fuck, man, like you got to learn how to be okay with being alone. So when you take the time to give in other ways, like that's why I always suggest starting a business. Even if you don't know how, you can learn. There are so many different ways. And if you want to learn, just email me on how to do this. This is a business. Okay. I make money from doing this. You can literally learn how to do this and give. Drop your fears. We're afraid of shit. We got to stop being fucking afraid of everything and be okay with the present situation you're in. Change if you need to change. You are not a fucking tree. You are malleable. Your brain can change. Okay. You can change your habits. You can change how you react to situations. You can literally change that. It takes maybe a few months to actually ingrain it into your brain and make it a habit, but you can change. You've become this person that you are from conditioning. Well, you can condition yourself to be better and to look at the situation from this perspective that I'm trying to tell you. Let's see what happens. If you look at it from that way and you qualify your partners, you're going to choose somebody that's going to be a lot easier to be with. And you're going to be a much happier person doing it because you're going to be like, this situation, she's not going to react in a weird way. Like here, I'll give you guys a real good example. If I were to go to a club right now, my girlfriend would be like, okay, have fun. Have a good night. No jealousy. No, she might be jealous, but she's not showing. No, are you cheating on me? No, you got to be back by this time. Like there's shit that I can't even think of because I never got that from any of my girlfriends. But I know people that are in relationships with girls that are like, you better be home by this time. Like their fucking mother said so. Jesus Christ. It's like, I would never go into a relationship where somebody is trying to talk to me like that and tell me what to do. We're supposed to be free creatures doing whatever we want. In our society now, we're pushing relationships and we're pushing marriage and connection and like LTR or long-term relationship. And I don't mind being in a relationship. I really don't, but it's got to be with the right person. And so far I am with a great person who I have zero issues with. And it's going to be hard for you guys to believe that. But again, it came from qualifications. There were little things that obviously we had to adjust to, especially when we started living together. I could not have chosen an easier partner. A lot of guys out there that are teaching men about this shit are saying, stay the fuck away from women. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do this. I only support MGTOW in certain ways, and the philosophy behind the red pill and MGTOW in certain ways, because I believe in self-improvement first. If you get to a point and I understand MGTOW means men going their own way. That's the literal meaning, but like, there's no rules behind like how long it has to be, at least as far as I know. I don't live by that philosophy. But I understand why people would. And I think self-improvement should always come first. So men out there are like falling in love with girls before they're even set in life. And it's like, you are going to change as a person, and so is she if you get into a relationship early. So I always thought that improving yourself should be first. But I'm going to make a whole different video about that. Probably right after this, actually. So come at your dates and dating with, let's see what happens. Qualify them. And the reason why people in this world think that females hold all the quality in the relationship and all the power is because men literally let that happen. So for example, if girls are coming at a date with, let's see what happens, but men are like, I want to lock her down. What does that scream? Fear. Like lack of options, please love me, shit like that. But a girl is literally going, oh no, let's see what happens. You know why? Because females have a lot easier of a time going from one guy to another guy to another guy, right? They have option because guys are just fucking throwing their dicks at them. Where's the value in that? Be valuable, right? And I know this is a preachy video, but I want you guys to see the value you have, guys. Come on, like, you guys have so much value. You don't even fucking know it. There's shit you're gonna bring to the table in a relationship that the female's not gonna be able to bring to the table ever. Okay? Get that through your head, fellas. Self-improvement first. Every time. And let's see what happens, right? So if you like this video, comment below, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that fucking bell. And I'll see you guys in the next one.